Hi everyone, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good week. Hey Linda, glad you're here. Um, yeah, so happy Wednesday everyone. I have we're not going to do live crafting tonight, but I am going to show you some brand new items. So today is the 1st of March. So you'll see we've got a new hostess code that's appeared for March. And it is also the launch of online exclusives. Now, these are items which are not going to appear in the catalogues. They're only going to be online. I'll post the flyer on the Facebook page later, but I have bought some of them because as demos, we get stuff in advance. We get stuff early. Hey, Ali. Hey, Karen. And so I'm going to share with you tonight. My order only arrived a couple of hours ago, and I've literally just opened my big box. So forgive me as I pull stuff out. This is the first time I'm seeing some of these things as well. So let's jump to it. Let me get this in position and switch on the lights because it's still very dull. Right, let's give this a shot. So first thing that I want to show you, it's hopefully the easiest thing to find in the box as well. So this is the latest kit. So this is the Wreath of Blooms kit. Just so you see the context of it, that box is about 24 centimeters square. So it's bigger than the normal kits. So if I show you, where's one? So that's the normal kit boxes. Actually, it's interesting. So it's very slightly narrower than a normal kit, but you can see it's, try to show you, I'll pull it up a wee more, try and show you around that way. It's, yeah, you're just, it's a lot bigger. I really need to do something about this to kind of zoom out a bit, but anyway, so this is the kit. Let's open it up and see what you get inside. Now, I've seen this online, but this is my first time seeing this in the flesh as well. So here you go. So it's the Wreath of Blooms kit. Comes with the instructions, obviously. We've got our inches and centimetres along the side. Now, for this kit, you do need a glue gun. So just for you to know, I'm not going to make this kit tonight, but I will pull out the bits and show you what you get in it. You get quite a lot in it. Let's have a look. So you've got this wreath, and at first I thought, oh, it's just a plain chipboard wreath. And at first I thought, yeah, it does just look like plain chipboard. But actually on the other side, can you see? It's got a pattern to it. So that's already been covered. See if I can show you. See how it's got that little pattern on it, which is quite cute. Then you've got all of these pre-printed and pre-punched cut round elements. These they're ready. Oh, and they're double-sided as well. Ah, that's cool. But they're pre-cut, so all you need to do is just pop them out of the sheets. And you've got 2 of these big leaves, 2 medium, 2 small, and then you've got these flower pieces as well. Pop that over there. These are fringe type pieces. Yeah, actually, see in the instructions there, it'll be to make that flower there. I'm sure of it. You've got more printed, pre-printed pieces here. Again, done on both sides. This is on both sides as well. A triangular piece. I don't know what that's for. I'm looking in this and I can't see. Maybe if I read the instructions, that might be the smart way to do it. Yeah, so in the kit, it tells you all the bits that you get. Ah, that's what it's for. So you make up all the flowers following the kit, and you use that triangular piece to kind of glue the flowers onto them and build it up. And then that triangular piece gets glued onto your ring. But before you glue it, so you've got this, it's more like wool than baker's twine. Let me show you. This is very thick twine. And that's to wrap round the top of your wreath, the top of your ring. And then also in here, we've got some tear tape. We've got some some brads in a couple of different colours. You've also got a little thing of glue dots. So I'm not going to do it today because I've got other unboxing that I want to show you. I'm just going to slip those glue dots in there as well so I don't lose them. Might put that in there as well just for good measure. But this is the wreath kit, which is quite cool. So it's not a stamping kit. This is one where all the bits are pre-coloured for you. So it doesn't come with any stamps or ink pads or anything like that. Just putting that all in so that it fits in. That's okay. So some of the kits are stamping ones with home decor type pieces. Some of them are not. And it's the variety, isn't it? Hey Julie, glad you're here. Let me put these instructions back in as well. I suppose you could just use the kit and do all the bits and put them together however you wanted. I get lost without the instructions, so or at least it's a good starting point to see what they think you should do with it, and then of course you can always just do it however you choose. And then actually it would go nicely in the box. You could decorate the box and use that as the packaging to give the wreath to somebody if you were making it as a gift. Right, let's have a look, see what else I've got in here. There's a lot of things in this box which are not part of the online exclusives, because this is also the order for the retreat, which is happening at the end of this month. So excited, so excited. And so all the goodies for the retreat attendees are also in this box. Let me see what else I've got. So this is part of it, this is part of it. Just trying to pull out all the things which are and leave all the things which aren't. Right. Right, down at the bottom. Here we go. Okay, so first thing in the online exclusives. So this is the Naturally Gilded 12 by 12 Specialty Designer Series paper. Straight away, even before this comes out of the packet, I know I'm going to like this. This one is, these are metallics, in case that's not obvious as soon as I pull it out, but let's look at all the papers. So they are white on one side, and I've got two sheets. So these are, I don't know if you can see clearly in this light, but this is very much a very vanilla. So actually, if I show you the other side, let's do it this way. So you can see that's white, and that's cream, that's vanilla. So it's very, very clearly cream. It's like a lovely buttery cream almost with the gold. So that's really pretty. The next one, now they are different patterns. I couldn't tell from the one that I'd seen if it was just the same pattern, but no, that one's like flowers. You see how there's almost like bits of flowers there, whereas this one is almost like trees or reeds. And again, this is white. So you see very clearly the difference between the vanilla and the white, the silver. And then there's a third one. Yeah, so this is the rose gold, and it's on a white background as well. So these are the three patterns that you get in these designer series paper. You're not going to see this in a catalogue. These are online exclusives only. So don't go looking for them in your catalogue, not even in the new catalogue that's coming out in a couple of months' time. These are only available online. Right, what else have I got? So this is another set of the online exclusives. These are they're called Basic 3D Embossing Folders. Let's open them up and have a look. And it's quite unusual because sometimes you get 2 embossing folders in a pack, but this one's got 3. So like straight away, there's these ones here. I think they're just dots. I'm having a look at the picture. Yeah, so they're like, it's almost like bubble wrap. I just, I might try and see if I can emboss like a window sheet in this and have my bubble wrap. Hey Mum, glad you're here. So that's a really cool embossing folder. And then you've got this one, which has got a really cool texture to it. It reminds me a lot of the we've got designer series paper that's this in golds and greens. So that's a really, really cool one. I like that. And then this, I think this is my favourite one. If I open it up and show you, it's almost like, it's like a kaleidoscope. It's like all these, do you remember? You used to get them when I was young. It was like colouring in books that were all geometric shapes and patterns. That's what this reminds me of. I think I could have an awful lot of fun with this embossing folder. So this is a 3-pack. They're called Basics, but they are 3D embossing folders. You get 3 of them in the pack there. Again, not going to see them in a catalogue. These are online exclusives only. Right, let's move to the next. And this is the most exciting one, I think. So this is the suite that came out with the online exclusives. And I'm trying to find the papers because I know there's meant to be papers with these. Is that it? No. Yes, here we go. Right. I'll show you the stamps and the dies first, and then we'll look at the accessories. So this is the Irresistible Blooms stamp set. So there's a lovely thank you. I like the font on this already. Thank you, hello. Hooray, it's your day. I couldn't be happier to have you as my friend. The I like you. And then you've got these lovely flowers with the leaves, and then another tiny little thing of leaves here, and then this speckle here. So this is a red rubber set. It's your cling red rubber. 11 stamps in the set. And then there are the dies. I don't know if any of you have had a chance to look online. For the demos, you've had a chance to get a sneak peek of these. Customers, they've just gone live for you today, so you may not have spotted them yet. I'm going to have fun playing with these dies. So first of all, you've got the flower shapes and the leaves, which will cut out these flowers and these leaves. You've also got these open leaf shapes, which are really cute. But then it's this. This is one of the ones which I'm going to have a lot of fun with. See this kind of circular one here with the dots. So you can make a fab frame with this, I think. Yeah, there's lots of things. I'm going to have fun with that. And I'm not going to play with it this week, but I will have fun. I'm going to use this next week for you to show you. But it's not just the round frame. You've also got this one as well. Let me just peel this off carefully. So again, already I can think of some fabulous ideas to use with this piece. It's just got amazing texture and it's going to be lots of fun. Tune in next week. I'm going to play with this, this die set and this stamp set. This, by the way, is also going to be my class by post for March. And these are the papers. So let's have a quick look at the back. The colours: Daffodil Delight, Flirty Flamingo, Lost Lagoon, Petal Pink, Pretty Peacock and Soft Sea Foam. Now the sharp-eyed ones of you will realise that Lost Lagoon and Pretty Peacock are not colours that are in our current catalogue. But if you've been with Stampin' Up for a while, or if you've been shopping with Stampin' Up for a while, you may recognise them. They were in colours in the past. So this tells us that there's going to be some exciting news with colours coming with the next catalogue. Let's have a look at these papers then in more detail. So they're 6x6, you get 48 in the pack. Starting off with this one, so you get 4 sheets that look like this. And on the other side, so it's basically the same pattern, but one's got the flowers on them in white and the other one doesn't. So already I can see a lot of possibilities and a lot of opportunities for using those sheets. Let's move over. So we've got these. Now this sort of sea greeny type shade, this is a Lost Lagoon type shade for you. And then on the back again, you've got almost like these cloudy versions. I'm sure I've seen storm clouds that look this shade. But you could do it. You can have a lot of fun with these papers. These are pretty. So again, these are the same sort of lines and dots that we've just seen in this die, but you could pair these up with the papers, or even better, use that round one to have the round cut out of the long stripes. Yeah, and there we go. So on one side you've got the clouds, and then on the other side you've got the clouds with the white. They are gorgeous papers, Mum, they really are. Let's have a look at these ones. So again, this is our soft sea foam and sort of that green. I'm pretty sure, just going to fish back out those colours. Yeah, soft sea foam, and I think that's probably Lost Lagoon or the Pretty Peacock in the background there. Again, the greens in the clouds, and then the other version with the whites on the top. Really, really pretty. More of the same. I've got a feeling if I flick these over, will they have? They do. So one side it's got the pattern with the coloured background, and then the other side it's just the plain background. That makes these so versatile, it really does. And I'm going to hazard a guess, but they tend to be very good at this sort of coordination. That flower is the same as this flower. So what do you want to bet me that these dies match? Yeah, there you go. So the dies for the stamp set coordinate with the papers. Will this one cut out? It will, yeah. So it'll cut out the smaller ones as well. And do we even think this little leaf piece? Yeah, there you go. So these stamps, those two flowers and this leaf, are the same as on there. I wonder if I've missed this already in other ones. Like that flower. No, because you see that's a slightly different flower to this one. But I wonder if there's any of the rest of these. No, they're slightly different. But this page here, so already we've spotted 3 of the dies that coordinate and match with the papers. Let's keep going with these. So now we've got, it's basically the same version, but it's the leaves. So again, the patterned background there. 18th of March will be a great day to get them, and for everyone who's coming to the retreat, yes, I will have a display up where you'll be able to look at these papers and see these projects in the flesh, and of course you'll be able to place your orders if you choose. But there you go again. So on these papers with the dies that match, perfect. Oh, I do like it when they make our lives easy for us, don't you? Anything for an easy life. Let's have a look. Keeping going. Oh, now you see, this is just gorgeous. These papers where you've got the greens, the yellows, the pinks, and then just that I mean, that in itself, you could put that in a frame. And that, you know, that in a frame with a sentiment, bit of ribbon, that would be an absolutely beautiful. You're right, Mum. It could be a good Mother's Day present. I didn't realise that's what you were aiming for. Hey, Laura, just spotted you here. Glad you're here. Oh, and that's interesting. The background of this paper is different. So all the rest of them, you had the picture on one side and then the other side was the same without the picture. These ones, you've got the picture on this side, but the reverse is this kind of grid one here. That's quite cool. I like that. Let's keep going. These ones here. So again, really pale, delicate leaves. And the reverse, again, is different. So this is the same sort of pale green, but with these sort of blotches and splotters on it. I wonder if it's similar to these. So actually, you could use that side and you could use this stamp to do other, maybe like darker green or other shades of splodges over the top. That would look really pretty. You see, again, this is beautiful. So this one now. Yes, so this, oh, I thought it was the same pattern. Do you know, it almost is the same pattern but in reverse. So if you look, you've got this one here with all these leaves and then this one with all the dots. And then here you've got the dots and the leaves. So they're almost like mirror image, as if they've been pressed together. That's very cool. What's on the other side of this one? What do we think it's going to be? Ooh, interesting. So it's the same dark pattern, but we've got this, the lines and dots, again, the same as the die there. That's pretty. Oh, all of these papers, I'm loving them all. This one, so again, is it the same as the other one? Ah, no, it's not. So this is the paler, so the yellows and the pales. This is the same pattern, but in the darker pink. So we've already looked at this one. This is now the same sort of thing. And again, the dies will cut out these flowers. And on the reverse, so we've got the pattern, but with this grid over it as well, rather than just the plain pattern. That's good. It means that the other sides aren't all just the same. Goodness, there's a lot of papers in this pack. A lot of different designs. This one here, we've got the leaves on one side, and now this has got the same pattern, but with, again, the splodges. There we go. And here, again, the leaves that will be cut out with the dies, and on the reverse, the same pattern, but with the grid on it. Wow, that is a real bumper pack of papers. Beautiful designs on both sides. I think there's some of these that I'll really struggle to decide which side to use. It's a good sheet, good thing you get 4 sheets of each. So that is a beautiful pack of papers. They are called the Hello Irresistible Designer Series paper, and they have got coordinating products. Let me slip them back into the plastic. Otherwise, I just know I'm going to drop them. They're going to end up everywhere. I don't want to spoil them. Let's keep them in there. Let's have a look. So these are called loose frosted dots. And from one of my fellow demo friends, she posted to say, they really do mean loose. They are not the ones that come on a sheet that are sticky. These are very much loose. Let's shake them into the lid so that we can see a better idea of them. These are really cool. So straight away, that dark blue there, that is Pretty Peacock. It's a gorgeous dark blue shade. The paler pink here is Flirty Flamingo. And then the yellow, she says, just checking, yeah, Daffodil Delight. So you get these, I'm just going to check to make sure I've got that right. Doesn't tell you. I'm going to declare that that's right. But they come in multiple sizes as well. So if I can just show you here. So you've got, that's a good example just off the edge there. You've got the teeny ones, the bigger ones. You see that? So you've got the small, the medium and the large. So there's an example of a small pink, a small Flirty Flamingo, a medium Flirty Flamingo and a large Flirty Flamingo. So you can see the 3 different sizes there. Hey Shona, glad you're here too. And of course these dots will go beautifully with the papers. Hi Stacey, glad you're here as well. Don't worry about being late. You can always watch it on catch up as well. I'm just going to pull this out because one of these papers, let me see if I can find which one. Yeah, this one. If I look at this, I bet you these dots, yeah, look at that. These dots would fit perfectly. Oh, I'm going to have fun with these. You're going to have to come back next week. I'm going to craft with these papers and these dies. And these dots, I mean, they fit just perfectly on these papers. How would I stick them? I'd probably use Tombow. I think that's probably going to be the best glue to stick them down with. We will experiment next Wednesday. We'll have a go with Tombow. The fine tip glue might be another option for them. Yeah, those would be my suggestions. Right, I think then that's all I've got to show you tonight, although I'm just going to have another quick rummage around in this box. Yeah, everything else that's in the box is for the retreat, which is coming in a couple of weeks' time. 3 weeks' time. Coming faster than I care to remember. So, just to recap then, we've got the latest kit, which is the Wreath of Blooms kit. There is actually another new kit that's just come out today, so I don't have that one to show you yet. I'll have that in a couple of weeks' time. We've got the 3D embossing folders, which I think we'll also have a play with next week. Let's have a play with them, see how we go. And then we've got this particular suite here. So the Irresistible Blooms stamp set, dies, these gorgeous papers, and then the loose frosted dots to go with them. Right, let me jump back and say bye-bye. Thank you very much for joining me. I know we didn't actually do any crafting, but we've done some unboxing and showing you some new goodies. These new goodies are now all available. Remember, online exclusives are not going to be in any catalogue. They're only going to be online. You can visit them at the website. Fastest way to get to it is www.shopwithemma.co.uk. It'll take you to the UK Stampin' Up site and you'll be able to see these online exclusives. If you are going to buy anything, remember there's a new hostess code. You'll be able to see it down at the bottom of the screen, and you can always send me a message if you've got any questions or anything that I can help you with. All right, so have a lovely rest of the week. Take care, and I'll see you all next week. Bye, everyone.